The next morning, then Channel 12 News comes on and does the report. White man, white woman at the desk. He says, we've received multiple calls last night that there was a UFO flying above the merchant area. And we want you guys to know that the military contacted us and said that they were doing military exercises, and that's what that was. And the man who had the statement wrapped his papers in disgust and looked at the camera and said, that's what they told us to say. He did not like that he had to report that. That gave me clarification number 2.
It's dusk. The sun just going down or just went down, or it's not a lot of light out. Light is steadily going down. And so Bill's driving. I'm on the passenger side. It comes, boom, right there. On the passenger side. Huge, giant. I mean, so giant until today, when I look at an airplane in the sky, I think it's like a little tiny, it's like no comparison to this vehicle. I'm like, oh my goodness. And when you get up on the airplane, it's a nice little size. But when you look at it in the sky, it's little. It's like, looking at it in the sky like that. But when you looking at this mother wheel, it's so humongous until you know it ain't no airplane. This is the mother wheel. This is it right here. The power of the universe. That's what my thought is, right in front of your eyes.
What they're doing to you is they are time traveling with your ass. They take you, and it might be a half hour you gone. It might be you ought to be there for months. You ought to be gone for months. But in our timeline, it's only a matter of minutes or hours. 2 or 3 of them trailing each other. There was this huge, and I took a picture of it too. There was a huge, bright light which looked like a sun almost, but it was nighttime. And it was moving in a direction. And then there was also 2 other crafts that was with it, and they were moving back and forth, like shooting real fast, almost like in a triangular type of way. Like they would zoom to one spot and stop, and then zoom to another spot and stop. And they kept doing this.
And it just kind of hovered next to the truck, the van, and kind of followed along with the van. And Mom said she didn't really say nothing, but she looked over at Dad, like, do you see this? And then when we stopped to get gas, she could tell us, and started talking about what she saw and everything. And Dad, he didn't see nothing. He was driving. But she was able to talk. It was like she almost was paralyzed to say, I don't know. But Mom said she don't know if she said it was a UFO or whatever, but she said something she had never seen before in her life. And so that was an experience for all of us. I remember that trip. Nobody saw it but her. And the incident with me, what I'm finding out is what they call, I think they call it the fifth time. When you actually up in the spaceship.
Right.
It was sitting in the air, just sitting still for like 8-9 minutes while I'm riding down a 1-lane road.
Wow.
1 lane going each way.
Okay, and then
Like a country road going out of town. About to leave and go out of town.
okay, you say me and Mama was in the car with you?
Yeah.
We didn't see it.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't look. I'm like, look at that thing. I was like, look at that thing. I'm saying that for about 5 minutes. Then when y'all look, it was gone.
How did it look?
It looked like a pencil. It looked like a missile.
A missile. Wow.
A missile, a pencil. It looked like.
You might have seen the one I seen looked like a cigar-shaped
Yeah,
UFO.
it had like a cigar shape, like a pencil. Yeah, long. Just sitting there.
That's the one I seen.
Sitting there quiet as hell, wasn't moving at all.
Wow.
If this thing wanted to, this thing could have shot by like a streak and I could have damn near not even seen it. Trying to come up over the horizon. Stop way up there. Came down.
Why do you think so many people in our family have seen?
It came down pretty close enough where we were terrified all that night. It came down and was kind of over us for a few seconds. You know, it wasn't real close, but it was
Right.
I know it saw us.
Right.
I know damn well it saw us. We had to let everybody think the only thing out there.
Well, Robert think they
It seemed
demons.
like maybe they might have did something because you know something after that. Everything seemed so fucking strange after that. Next thing I know, it's late at night. It seemed like we still out there. It seemed like we lost time, I believe, after I think back about it. We were still
But it just hovered. And as Tasha made, Mama, it's okay, baby. She was scared. She was scared. She remembered too. I felt like it was 3 or 4 lights. It was triangle shaped, what I thought. But I'm not, that's where I'm getting faded away. I think it was triangle shaped. Okay. And then it had lights. But I didn't hear nothing. And that motherfucker did. It did sit there. I know that much. If I don't know nothing else, I know that damn thing. I said, look at this thing right here. It was sitting there.
That's how big this triangle was. If you take a 747 jumbo jet, I'm pretty sure this triangle was so big that you would have no problem fitting 2 million jumbo 747 jumbo jets into the side of this triangle that I see. Okay, so I don't know what that was or what that was about, but I know it was something. I know it's something that I can't explain, and it's nothing nobody can explain. And nobody tell me that I didn't see it, because I know I'm not crazy, and I know I've seen it. And this had to be like 2020. This was the year of 2020 that I seen it. This was in Flint, Michigan that I saw this. In Beecher, I saw this.
What I saw was a massive cigar-shaped UFO. It was right smack in the middle of the hood in Flint, Michigan, on Patterson Street, between Martin Luther King and Mason. This was in 95, in September of 95. The deep thing was, I dreamed about this UFO before it happened. And I ain't no psychic, but I had a dream, but I seen a UFO, and within an hour, I seen it. That's why this UFO was so special to me. I done seen 4 different UFOs in my lifetime, but this one, this was the big boy.